Previously in the Matthias Plays Japan vlog part 1.
After some nice train riding, we have arrived in Osaka. Definitely much different than where we just were. Let's go. Well, first meal of the second vlog. We are at a very delicious tonkatsu restaurant where they have black pig from Berkshire. And I have that beautifully right here. I will be eating it with some spicy Japanese mustard. Let's go. Now, I'm not sure if any of y'all saw part 1 or not. Hopefully you did. But if you did, then you know that I don't do any 10 out of 10s, or I haven't yet at least. Of course, I give everything above a 5 out of 10 because we're in Japan and the 5 points are already there for the Japan aspect. But I want to say that this gets the first 10 out of 10. That was this wonderful tonkatsu place, Tonkatsu Umenara. If you are in Osaka, do come here and tell them that I sent you. They're not gonna know who I am, but just tell them that I sent you. That meal was really good, but the energy's about to switch up. It's just a big tunnel of just shopping, food, things, games, machines, drink, more food, more drink, machine, game, food, drinking, game, iPad lady, food, gaming, games. I'm at a giant claw machine place. I'm about to try and win this Blissy. That's my first attempt. I'm doing Blissy, so let's check it out. I'm too good, y'all. Bruh. Attempt number 2. Now she's sitting up, so I can snatch her.
What? Bruh.
Yo, what a glutton, bro. Look at this glutton. Look at this fat glutton with an egg. Yo, I'm skipping her. Skip. Watermelon, Shaun the Sheep. Look at that. Let's win him. Let's do it. Come on, Watermelon, Shaun the Sheep. Don't tell me he's too smooth. Oh, he's too smooth. Okay, this is my last one. My last coin. Watermelon, Shaun the Sheep. I feel like this position is good. Yes, yes, yes. I don't want to get caught on that plastic. On the tag, that's how you get him. No, the plastic. Let's go, come on.
Nope.
You know, I do like this place a little better than Shibuya because I like the amount of people, the same, but the signs, bro, these sculptures, do you understand how much effort they're putting into these? This guy's drumming right here and his hands are moving. This is a giant piece of gyoza. We're just like walking around and this is nuts, bro. All these takoyaki stands remind me of Hachi, who's the octopus from One Piece, and he actually has his own takoyaki boat. 10 yen cheese pull, you already saw that, but good stuff, man. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the first morning of the second vlog. Today is going to be a record shopping day. It's some record shops that we're going to spend a lot of time in. 3 of them are like all less than 12 minutes walking distance from our hotel, so we're very lucky to be in the center of the city right now. Good stuff. We're outside now. Yes, the summer shades have made their debut for this year. Cut to photos of every other time I wore them. The good thing is that whenever they break, I can just buy them again at Dollar Tree, but we're going to our record stores, going to be digging for a bit. I've realized that we're right next to a lot of cool stores. I mean, this was just a 2-minute walk from our place. This giant hall that we're in again. I'll check in with y'all while we're in the record shop. Whoops, I forgot to take y'all to the record stores.
Bruh.
But we just went to like 4 or 5 record stores and then like 4 or 5 vintage shops that all kind of sucked. And then like 1 skate shop where the lady was following us and had really bad breath. And now we're done. It's like 94 degrees. You just feel the air surrounding you, every single little particle of air, and just how each of them is 94 degrees. Picked up some good stuff, right? Welcome to Ivizu. It's a Japanese denim store, one of the main 5 that they founded back in the 80s, 70s, something like that, in Osaka. We actually stopped in a Japanese denim local store, tried some on. But yeah, so Ibizu kind of expensive, so I'm probably gonna get something from my local guy. I'm gonna show you them. We got hungry for a light snack before proper dinner, so we got McDonald's. I got some soy-soaked beef, garlic, onion, soy sauce.
What?
This is a green drink. I'm gonna have that after. And I also have a hot jalapeno mayo sauce right there. Let's try it. One bite. 9, easy, 9. Drink is like a 9 as well. Thanks for watching. We're gonna devour this and cry after. Wow, we are in another ginormous shopping mall. And of course, we're back at the Pokemon Center. This time we're in Osaka. I also went to the Shonen Jump store. Y'all can see Luffy right there. I just saw this when I walked in the store. And yeah, it's an impulse buy, but like, you can get Jotaro, Kakyoin, Joseph, Avdol, Polnareff, or Dio. I'll take everybody but Avdol and Polnareff. I mean, I'll allow them, but I'm like, great, I just got Avdol or Polnareff. Now we're heading to find some food. Picked up the camcorder so I can get more footage. Forgot to mention that I actually went to the Chrome Heart store today and I made a nice little pickup. Yes, that's leather, and yes, that's authentic silver. The reason I didn't have my phone out was because they didn't allow recording, so I apologize I didn't get any footage, but I do have a photo outside right here. Cool stuff. So this time around, I am on the camcorder for this update. I ate all the food, so my rating is going to be on a little thing of corn. Sweet, salty, cooked well. I'll give this place a 7. Good morning, everybody. I don't know what day it is.
Bruh.
Now that I'm awake, I can tell you all the details. We're going to Nara. It's like this nice little forest place. There's sacred deer that you can feed. I got a spam musubi I'm about to have on the train. It's like a 40-minute subway. I'll take y'all along with me. Maybe I'll feed some deer. Let's get it. So these are the sacred deer. I didn't feed any because my crackers got jugged from me, but if you feed them, they like bite your shirt. They're just like juggy deers. They just jug a lot. Yeah. These deer are sacred because when this was the capital of Japan, which Nara was the capital of Japan, these deer were owned by the emperor, so they were sacred. And these are the descendants of those deer, so they are still sacred. However, they're a ruthless deer because all the tourists of the entire earth come to this exact field right here to feed all the deer. And the deer know that they can bite and do whatever they want because the tourists don't give a crap and they can't do anything. They're just juggy deer, so hey, come back, juggy deer.
Look, I bow, it bows to me. When I bowed, it bowed to me.
Here's a beautiful sight of a mom, dad, and 2 babies. They're all cleaning each other on a very hot day. Stuff like this is why it's very zen to come to parks like these. I'm in front of this Buddha, Daddy Buddha, and then there's a little Buddha over there. Note that there's also more baby Buddhas around the big Buddha. So Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. We just walked through this little marketplace because it's very hot, like 92, as I said before. We stopped by a store called Yamane Japanese Denims. So Yamane, he is the man that founded Ibizu in the 70s. He was inspired by the jean culture of the United States and he made much more high quality jeans over here. But eventually he left around 2-3 years ago because when companies get too popular, you just want to distance yourself and start making more stuff that's just for you. And same thing happened with Inigo, who founded Bathing Ape. He left in 2011 or 2012 and now it's all corporate stuff. But aside from all the storytelling, we go inside of the store and I'm looking around because we already went inside of Yamane Industries, which is the founder's son's store. It was a guy that helped me out. I tried on the jeans, as I told you. We walk around and I just want to double check with the lady that is working at the store. So Hidehiko's the founder. She's like, yes. And the son is this. And she's like, yes. And he owns this brand and blah, 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 blah. So she tells me the story and she's also very fascinated by how much I know. Even though, I'm not gonna lie, this may or may not have been what I just researched within the past like 2 or 3 days. It was enough days to find out that he started this all on his own and that he's definitely someone I should look up to. She's fascinated, so she walks us upstairs and she says she has a surprise. And I look behind a painting counter and I see Mr. Yamane himself. He's custom painting shirts. I shake his hand, I meet him, I tell him my name, I tell him about Total. The nice lady hands me this shirt right here. She says that's him, he hand painted it. We exchange words, get lots of photos, shaking his hand, show those photos right here.
and he signed some stuff, and I'm very grateful, and I'm about to send him some stuff from Totaled. There's one photo with me and him with my shirt off because they made me take my shirt off so I could change into this shirt while he's signing it. Kind of awkward, but it's a story to tell. And that's what happens when you're in Japan. And it's also what happens when you make interactions and you're not just silent standing in a store. So maybe it was good that my phone was dead because I would have just been playing Pokemon Go. On to the next. Good morning and hello. Still in Osaka though. Right now, I'm actually editing part 1. Yeah, that's a big part of what I gotta do for these. It's 12:48 p.m., which means it's actually the afternoon, and I'm still in my pajamas, so today's actually the first lazy day I've had this entire trip. I've been going non-stop, like 8 a.m. every day. So editing is what's happening right now. The family's going to shop. I'm not gonna be lazy the whole day. I'll eventually get out and do some stuff. So I'll bring y'all along with me. Let's go. Hello friends, it's now evening and we're walking as we do every night. I feel kind of guilty. I'm in a very nice place and I just stay inside, but you know, sometimes there's work days. We already got our name down for a restaurant. I'm not sure what kind of food it is, so it's gonna be a surprise for me. I'll take you to the restaurant right now. Welcome to dinner time. Today's sample for you at this wonderful restaurant is a chicken wing. Wow, I like to say that I devoured that. It's just kind of bone and cartilage left, but I'll give that a 9 out of 10. I will continue eating with my family, and I would say that for the night, this is my check. We're back on Crazy Street. Good thing is that it's Sunday, so everyone's preparing for work tomorrow. There ain't no freaks out at night tonight, so no hookers on the streets, so that's good as well. Peaceful outing so that we can enjoy the street one last time before we go to the expo tomorrow, and also we leave on Tuesday. Goodbye, Dotonbori, aka Busy Street. Good morning, everyone. It's currently pouring outside. We're gonna take the train to the expo. There's like 2 different gates. I don't know. It's like the biggest event on earth right now. Guys, there might be a little rain. I don't know about y'all, but it seems a little rainy to me. We've entered the Expo Osaka 2025. It's a very giant venue. Just every single country in the world comes together to have their own little pop-up stand where you can visit and see whatever they have to offer, their new inventions. Expos are really important because they actually had the Eiffel Tower at an expo in like the 1800s. That's why they built it. Yeah, I'll take you with me and go to some of my favorite countries and what they have to show off. Y'all like my music?
Nope.
So of course, when you're at a world event like this, you're gonna get exclusive food, exclusive drinks. So I got the exclusive Expo 2025 Peach Zero Pepsi. Let's try it. 8 out of 10. You know, I'm not too much of a cola guy, but it actually does get me at my vulnerable moments when I'm thirsty like this, so. This is the Korean exhibit. Korea! Check it out, guys. By blowing into this thing, I'm creating energy, and it creates bubbles. Watch. Now I get a bubble. Oh, W Korea. Wow, Korea was very cool. I'm gonna rate every single one. So I'll start off by giving Korea an 8 out of 10. I like their invention with the breathing bubble thing. I'm not really sure what it's actually supposed to do, like in the real world. I don't think random gas bubbles are gonna be really useful just flying around on Earth, but you know. Now, our next exhibition we're about to go to is, of course, my Saudi Arabian brothers. No, I'm not Saudi Arabian, I'm Iranian, but, you know, Saudi's cool. My plan for when I enter is I say, Assalamu alaikum. Let's check it out. Saudi princes, don't come after me for this. So far, Saudi has just been showing us a little bit of nothing, but it's big, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, this is what technology they gotta show, but overall, that experience was a 5. It was not really good. Of course, everything has to get above a 5, but that's a 5. So that's like the bottom tier. The good thing about this place, there's actually a Pokemon Go stamp event. So there's like 7 stamps or 7 little Pokestops with little sculptures all around. Show the photo of the Mew one I just got. Yeah, so there's stuff like that, and you can scan them. You can get like a bunch of rewards in Pokemon Go in game. So it's actually pretty cool. I'm walking back outside Saudi because we just got some Saudi food that I'm about to try and rate on camera. We have a
Saudi Arabian cookie right here. I don't really know what's on it. I think that's sesame seed, so let's try. Bismillah. I was kind of expecting Dubai chocolate, but I give this a astaghfirullah out of 10.
So halal mode.
Welcome to the Bangladesh Pavilion. Let's see what stuff is here. They drink tea. They're the 9th largest tea producer of the world. And that's about it. They drink a lot of tea. Good to know, Bangladesh. I like tea, so I'll give that a 6 out of 10. Now we have Senegal, which is a country in Africa. That's in Senegal right there. I actually have a passport right here, so every single place has different stamps. So I could stamp myself at every single station. Okay, so now we're in the Cambodian thingy. This is what Cambodia looks like. Of course, they love Buddha. They believe that Cambodian rice is the golden grain of life. It is central to their culture, cuisine, and economy. I give this a 7 out of 10. W robot. So now we've made it to the commons section where all the little baby countries have little baby stands, like Somalia and the Dominican Republic and Tuvalu and Jamaica. Let's explore, shall we? I've been just filling out my stamp book right here. Y'all like cotton? There's some cotton. After lots and lots of stamps and commons B, we've arrived to commons C. I want to show you guys stuff, but it's just so much. Look, I got nothing against Jewish people, but this country is kind of the problem with our world right now. Boo. Sad to say it, but I did get the stamp because I'm a completionist, but all I'm going to say is free Palestine. Bye-bye, Israel. No more politics for this video. We just scouted Commons Area A, and walking through this forest, we see art. We're walking to a future city, which is our scheduled program that we reserved, and I'll show you that next. Welcome to Future City. I'm trying the long-awaited Osaka takoyaki, which is what it's famous for. So let's try. Very jiggly.
What?
Let's go.
Hot, hot.
That was so hot. I don't know if y'all could tell, but it was actually pretty good. If I could rate these takoyakis out of 10, I would rate it 8 out of 10. Let's go to Future City exhibition now, okay? Now we're in Future City where we learn about how people grew up. I already learned this in history in 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. You know, the cool thing about this exhibit is that they actually contacted me and they said, hey, do you want to be involved in this exhibit? I said, of course. So you can see me right here actually walking into the future. So now we go to the future. So this is my pet robot right here. It's also very cool that they included that in the exhibition. They're calling it future technology, but it's weird because I already have that at home. Down there is my special health monitoring system, as well as the transportation that I use in my everyday life, but I guess to others it's kind of futuristic, I guess, if you want to say that. So it's interesting to see what other people are now picking up on that I've been using for most of my life. So yeah. Yo, we're at some like weird stage now, and this moon is tripping me out. Crazy. Y'all ever seen that Smosh video, Molester Moon? That looks like Molester Moon. You see, they're showcasing this like it's any new technology, but I already have this and have had this at home. I guess it's cool to see that people are now discovering this, but once again, I've had this forever, so. There was just an announcement on the loudspeakers that everybody should evacuate indoors because a thunderstorm is covering the entire venue. So we might be cooked. If my hair starts standing up on video, you guys will be watching me getting struck by lightning. But knock on floor, that's not gonna happen, okay? Well, I'm now on my own. I departed from the group because I wanted to catch some Pokemon. So I'm now in line for the Japan Pavilion, which is obviously the main one of the whole event because Japan is hosting. I think it lasts like 40 minutes long. It rained a little bit, but there's no thunder, so that's good. I'm on my own. I don't know if they're doing some kind of thing with mirrors. If they're not, this place is actually huge. I just don't know what's real and what's not because it's dark. So the main point here is that food waste can be fermented, and then when something is fermented, like, you know, kimchi, it creates methane, which is why it's smelly. And that methane is what creates energy, and you can make energy from food waste. So I think this part just looks cool to look cool. I don't really know if there's anything with methane or farts or kimchi, but still pretty cool. So now they're talking about how there's water on Mars. That's the biggest Mars rock on all of Earth. Okay, for some reason, now there's bear bricks. I better get one, bro. I want them to give me an exclusive bear brick so I could sell it on StockX. Psych, I would never sell them. Okay, so first they had bear brick, and now it's Hello Kitty.
I think these are supposed to be germs or something. I'm not really sure, but what does Hello Kitty have to do with microorganisms? Now, I'm not one that really likes those kind of interactive museum stuff where they do the, oh, you step in the water and it's the team labs. I'm not really like that. I wouldn't go out of my way to go to one, but the fact that I'm seeing this is pretty gnarly. No lie. All right, bro, stop capping. They're trying to act like these people are actually hard at work all day. Oh yeah, we're researching. I believe that the research happens. I just think that these are actors that do this. Why would you want to be doing research if you're being watched every single hour of every single day for 6 months straight while this expo is happening? Stop the cap, bro. Oh, and she's writing something on her clipboard because it's that important. Sure. Yo, this beat is tough. Hey, that's tough. Yo, I'm low-key about to cop a little baby bear brick. I mean, the set is 11K, and then this one's 10K, and then the Doraemon's 10K, and then these ones are $1,000, but you know, I'm about to cop one of these just so I could say I have a bear brick. Hi. Yo, this kid is awesome.
Baby.
This is sick, dude. He's at the airport. I'm giving him a high five. If you guys couldn't tell from that last clip, that was a live feed to the airport in Osaka. And basically, I could give him, this little cute kid, a high five, and I could talk to him through the microphone. And we were just making random noises because we couldn't understand each other. But that was some of the sickest thing I've seen this whole time. So 10 out of 10 for that one. Well, that was the World Expo 2025, Osaka, Japan. It was cool stuff. I like learning about different countries, even though half of the time I was just getting stamps and stuff. First, but certainly not the last World Exposition. They do these every 5 years, so it's pretty fascinating to see just the whole world come together to show off what they got. Obviously, it's gonna be countries that don't participate, like Iran, Kazakhstan, Russia, but that is what it is. They still got whatever they're going on back home. Tomorrow we're going back to Tokyo. I got a pack, and let's get it. For every day that we get farther on the trip, we just pack more and more stuff in our bag. So boarding trains and boarding airports, and it gets more difficult every single time. Luckily, we were able to do it. We got on the train, we're speeding off to Tokyo. I'm just gonna enjoy this ride, maybe catch some Z's, and I'll see y'all in Tokyo. Let's go. Well, finally back in Tokyo. It's crazy to see this giant city again after being in such peaceful areas in Kanazawa, and then, you know, building up a little bit in Osaka, but now we're back. There's our very beloved Tokyo Tower right there. Next time you see me, probably gonna be showing you the room, and we'll go from there. Let's go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my own personal room. Yes, it's mine and mine only because we got 2 rooms this time around. I'm not really sure why, but I'm in my own personal room. We got my bed, we got the view, water view. Yep, there's water here. I think this time around, this part of the trip, I'm gonna be more independent. You know, I'm going to Shibuya by myself one of these nights so that I can get some more footage on my camcorder. However, tonight, I think I'm just gonna have dinner with my family and see where that takes me. So, let's go. That's some udon right there. That's the first time I've had this on this trip. It has pork in there, spring onions. I'm automatically gonna rate that a 9. The only reason it's not a 10 is because there's this little side flavor that I don't like, but it's okay. After this, we're gonna walk some more, and we're gonna see where the night takes us. So we walked to Ginza now, so now we're in Ginza. Did I mention that we're in Ginza?
Nope.
I'm not really sure, but now we're at a little baby Don Quixote. We're gonna go inside now, and it's gonna be fun to hear the Don Quixote song. Recognize this guy? If you've ever been to Tokyo Central, you have. Yeah, Tokyo Central and Don Quixote are owned by the same people, so this guy's coming home with me. Sad news for now, we didn't have our passport, so we couldn't do the tax-free option. Tax-free is a thing all throughout Japan where you don't have to pay tax if you have your passport present, and I don't know if you have to pay a fee for it or not, but I'm just wandering around on my own. My stomach actually kind of hurts, so I'm trying to find a bathroom alongside that, but
20 minutes later.
this might be a little TMI, but after relieving my bowels, I feel much better. My family's around 0.1 miles away, so that means that I'm about to meet up with them at Don Quixote, and now we can do the shopping. Good stuff. This place is pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. They got chrome hearts in Don Quixote before GTA 6. Wow. But you know, I'm picking up some stuff. I got like little slippers that I'm about to get. Some gifts for the boys, of course. We got Supreme as well. It's a huge store, so. Finally back at the apartment. Would you look at that? I have a miso soup right here. Pretty straightforward, so I'm not gonna try it in front of y'all because it's a miso soup. If you've had it, you've had it. If you haven't, you haven't. I'm gonna sleep. Right now, I'm in the family room because it has the water boiler. After I eat, I'm gonna head down and I'm gonna probably edit my video a little bit. Part 1, which y'all already saw because I edited it very well, but I'm still not done editing it with it in the present, so that's what I'm gonna do. Good night, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this day. Yesterday was kind of a short one, but today should be a little longer. We're getting out fairly late. It is 1 p.m. right now. We are about to take the Ginza line, which is the main metro line, because my dad and I are going record shopping a little more, and my mom's doing herself a little hair day, I guess. I'm not really sure what she's gonna do, but there's like 2 more record stores that my dad and I want to head to. Wearing my Die Lit shirt today. What? Recognize this place? Yup. Well, you should. We're back at Shibuya Crossing because the record store is, I think, down this alleyway right here. So I'm about to cross this thing. I'm actually about to be here again tonight because I need footage. And it's actually very good that it's rainy because that adds to the aesthetic. What is bro doing? Bro's trying to be him. You are not him. We just arrived to Disc Union. No, I'm not playing that music in the background. And yes, it does go with my shirt, if you were wondering. Not sure what I'm gonna look for first, but let's check it out. There's a lot of stuff here. So not only was it hip hop, but it's also techno and house as well. So this guy's gonna be looking for like an hour. I picked up a picture disc of Yay, Stronger. And then they always have these special Japanese strips on the side of all the CDs that they press here. And it's even the Bape logo on this one. So, I gotta pick this one up, NERD. And speaking of this guy, if you look at this record right here, you can see LB's You Gonna Love Dub. You know who LB is? It's him. We got the pops in a Japan record store before GTA 6. I might wrap it up here soon. My mom's in a nearby city. I think it's like 2 or 3 stops away on the subway. I can go meet her there, and there's a lot of cool shops there, so I'm gonna go check that out and bring y'all with me. Now I'm just gonna explore Shibuya for a little bit, and then I'm gonna head to Shimokitazawa, which is the other vintage district here in Tokyo. So I'm wandering around Shibuya, waiting for the crosswalk, of course. Went to Supreme, picked up what I wanted to pick up. The plan now is that there's actually a sick little shopping mall that has a garden on the rooftop, and it's completely free to go up there. So I'm gonna find my way there, and I'm gonna take y'all, and I'm just gonna try to get some good shots up there. Now I got this pretty sick view of Shibuya. Now you could pay 2,000 yen to go to Shibuya Sky, like the normie person, and go all the way up to that rooftop up there. But me personally, I'm gonna stay right here. Look at everybody crossing like ants. I got bad news, everybody, for quite a few reasons. It just started raining. I don't think it's pouring, but it's definitely showering. And also my phone's at 2%. And I have to make it like across the city, go to a different train station, walk like 10 minutes in the rain, don't even have anything close to an umbrella. So we're gonna see how this goes. This might end up being a video titled Lost in Tokyo, but we'll see. Well, I may have to call this video Lost in Tokyo, because I did get lost in Tokyo. I got lost for like 30 minutes trying to find my mom. Luckily, I found her. Funny story, I was trying to access the phone booth, but I don't think it accepted international calls. So I got mad and I closed the door of the phone booth with a little bit of force. And there was a Heineken bottle on top and it dropped on my shoulder, bounced off and shattered. For the past 2 hours, I've been thrifting nonstop. Every single store here, they just get imports from America, so it's kind of just like a second street. I found one Quicksilver shirt, but other than that, I feel like a shell of a person because of just how much I've been looking. We're getting some spicy karage, or ultra spicy, whatever it said on the menu. So we're gonna test my Spice King senses and see if they still hold up. Spice King returns. Apparently this is 3 million Scoville units. They told us, he said, 3 million Scoville. Let me try this, I'm scared.
Okay, it's got a little kick. Oh!
Might be that my tingle senses are not tingling as they tingled before, but I don't even want to lick my fingers. The oil is like hot. Spice level, like an 8 out of 10. I think I might have to amp up my spice level, king level. The food though is very good, which is like a 9. Too spicy. This might be my favorite store so far. I mean, I can flip to any shirt in here. Okay, let me show you this one. Oh, you don't like blue? Okay, I got you. Let me go with the brown. Wow. Golly, that was rough. Not only the amount of thrifting I did, but also getting over that spice. It's crazy. We just went to another Don Quixote, got some more stuff just because I saw this really cool toy. It's a Glock water gun. It says Glock on it right there. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cheap as well. They had a revolver that actually spun, but I'm not trying to do Russian roulette with water. We're about to head back. I'm gonna sit down for a bit in the room and just chill and leave to Shibuya, hopefully. We'll see how plans will change or if they don't. So I will bring y'all with me as I always do. Right now it's 9:30. I'm heading out. Got the film camera, camcorders in the pocket. Gonna get hella footage, hella photos, just night out in Shibuya, in Tokyo, on my own. So I'm gonna bring y'all with me, as I've been saying, this whole day. And it should be lots of fun. Let's go. By myself, at night. This is about to be hype, bro. Well, we made it. Getting some pretty sick footage. Y'all know I'm a climber, so posted up right here. All the crossings, I'm getting every angle. Trying to make a, my edit, so we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully I don't get kicked down from here. So obviously it's a weekday, so it's not really a lot of locals out at this time because they all got work tomorrow again. It's definitely tourists, but it's also the drippy locals. So I'm seeing a lot of drippy people and I'm thinking I should low-key do an interview out here. So I'm looking for like pairs right now and I'm gonna ask one of them to film and one of them to be in the interview. So I'm gonna try and get that done because that's low-key a really good idea. I also have really good questions for it too. So if I do one, that's gonna be the next clip.
Nope.
It's definitely a struggle out here because it's either the people who don't speak English or there's just nobody, but it is good. I just got 2 kids, pretty nice. I gotta talk more slow because of the language barrier, but I can get through that. I think doing this was kind of like rejection therapy as well because there was some no's that I got because didn't speak English or they felt weirded out, but that's life. You gotta go through rejection therapy, especially with work if you're doing stuff like door to door. I know I have with the window washing. It's all rejection therapy. You gotta get used to it. Being said no to is hard, but that's life. So I actually gotta get in this train station right now and head back. It's safe to say, after being back at the hotel room, that was a successful night of videos and photos. Tomorrow, I don't really know what's on the schedule. I'm not sure. I got kind of my wants out of the way. In the next clip, I'm gonna be saying good morning and welcome to day I don't know. So stay tuned. Morning, or maybe I should say afternoon, because if I'm not mistaken, it's like 4 o'clock or something. I don't even know. Today is another one of those lazy days. I actually had breakfast in the morning, but waking up at 9 a.m., I just got super tired afterwards and actually laid down. My parents are shopping a little bit in Ginza at the shopping hall. I think it's a Uniqlo there. Just editing more, relaxing with the view. Room's kind of a mess, but that's life. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this because tomorrow we're actually leaving back home and I'm kind of wasting the day, but I'm sure tonight I'm gonna get some dinner or something somewhere. I've been thinking that I should go somewhere just by myself again, but then I go downstairs to go to Family Mart to get some food and my card declines for 500 yen. So I'm dirt cheap right now, I'm dirt poor, and I can't refill that card. So I'm kind of stuck here today until my parents come back and we get some food. So I'm gonna keep editing. I feel very sad and guilty and lazy for staying inside, but sometimes you need some relaxation before a long journey of flying. I love you, Tokyo. just got ready for dinner, going out with the family, getting, I don't know what it's called, the type of restaurant it is. And I'm looking outside the window and I'm realizing, wow, this is my last sunset of me being in Japan. So just thinking about how grateful I am that I was able to be here, all the cities, and it was really, really nice. But I'm gonna do my whole spiel about that tomorrow morning. I gotta make my way downstairs because we gotta catch an Uber. Let's have some yummy meat. Pause.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Pause. Of course, as I have my bib on, we're at a very nice restaurant. It's a whole course meal. So I'm gonna try and get as much footage as I can, but it's really nice, so I don't want to be disrespectful or anything like that, which is why I'm in the bathroom recording this. Last day equals fancy dinner.
Time I had horse sashimi. Oh yeah. I had chicken sashimi. Oh. I try it all. You know.
I've been waiting the entire trip to have some Kobe beef. This is one of the most exquisite cuts of meat I've ever seen in my life, so let me rate it for you. It melts in your mouth like butter, dude. That's a 12 out of 10. 13 out of 10. That's the best food on the trip, by far, best food, 100%. This is why I'm here. Back in the room, I'm happy to say that that was definitely the best meal by far on this trip. Steak is my favorite, and especially when it's getting into that Wagyu Kobe beef territory, forget it. But then I'm sad to say that that was our last actual proper meal during this trip, so that's really a bummer. Then I'm happy to say that I've also just finished my editing of part 1, so I should be uploading that when I get back tomorrow, or maybe in the morning tomorrow, I'm not sure. But then I'm sad to say that that brings up the topic that we're leaving tomorrow morning. I gotta wake up at 7:30, be out of here by 8:30. I'm not even sure when we're supposed to leave. Gotta wake up at 7:30, or I think our flight is at like 11 a.m. or something like that, so it's gonna be one of them early bird ones. But I think it's gonna fly through the day into the daytime of Los Angeles, because we actually arrive at 6 a.m. But that's not the topic for now. I'm using this time to mourn that I'm leaving. It's gonna be the last nighttime I see in Tokyo for a long time, and Japan as a whole for a long time. Next time I come here, my dream is to come with the boys. I'm just saying. So that's a topic up for consideration to the boys and anybody else that wants to go with their boys. If you go, credit me for the idea, because I'm the first person to ever think of that ever. I'm real sad, but it's bittersweet because I know that this trip has created memories that I'll hold dearly to myself for the rest of my life. So I'm happy about that, but it's sad to see that I'm leaving. Thank you, Tokyo. I'm gonna say that every single time now. And I can't wait for what's next. Well, everybody, officially all packed. Last morning, last time I'm gonna see the skyline from a window of a hotel. Yeah, I'm ready to end this trip. Ready to head back to the boys. But we're still not done yet until we're actually in LA. So let's go to the airport. Of course, the first step to actually being home is having to fly. So we're at the airport, getting on the plane. Wish me the best of luck. Gonna enjoy this 11-hour flight. Let's go. Well, everybody, it's finally that time. Very smooth flying, I think around 9 hours. Slept most of the time. We just landed based on that loud noise. But thank you, Japan. Thank you, Tokyo. Thank you, Kanazawa. Thank you, Osaka. Thank you to my family. And thank you to American Airlines as well. And all the hotels and everybody else. Summer vlog starts, I think, now. Let's get it.